Season 2 of Small Town Spotlight, sponsored by Charlie Clark Auto Group.
Welcome back, everyone. How exciting is this? This is our second year of our Small Town Spotlight series. Good evening, everyone. We are super excited. We are coming to you live from Anthony, the town of Anthony here in Texas. It has been just so incredible, very cold. And Oriana, I know you noticed this. We were talking about it earlier, and that is the haze. I don't know if you guys saw it, but if you did, it was just a thick haze that we got. Yeah, so it was a mixture of clouds and haze. So there's this incredibly huge wildfire in Texas. Up to 500,000 acres have already burned, and this is what is happening near Amarillo, and that is what caused the smoke to thicken right over our doorsteps. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Monica Cortez.
And I'm Oriana Botaro, and thank you so much for joining us. So during our second season of Small Town Spotlight, we're going to be going live from a special town across our community, and today we happen to be in Wet and Wild in Anthony, Texas.
I know, and you know what? I am so happy to have you here. This is your first series.
Yes,
She's going to have so much fun, I can tell you already.
I am just super excited because, Monica, as you know, I'm relatively new to the area, so this is just a great way for me to familiarize myself with everything and just see what it's all about.
I promise you, you will be a pro after we're done with this series.
Thank you.
And you know what? I kind of want to bring it back to weather a little bit, and that is because of the haze. It is really cold now, and so my question is just, you know, it's been having my allergies act up. I'm thinking, is it going to clear up anytime soon?
Yeah, and with that in mind, we're going to send things over to our chief meteorologist, Robert Bettis. So, Robert, when can we expect this smoke to clear up?
Oriana and Monica, it has been a very strange day for the weather, of course. Yesterday we had those gusty winds from the west, no problem on smoke. And then we wake up this morning to a thick, smoky haze, especially on the east side. The west side is much better than east of the mountains. Over here, it's a chilly breeze tonight with cloudy skies, and rain showers are likely. So there are really two good pieces of news. Number one, we'll get rain tonight with the best chance of rain starting at about 9 o'clock or so, and that could last well into about 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. That's number one. Number two, tomorrow, winds come back in from the west, clearing it all out with a high temperature of 65 degrees. Of course, this is the first installment of our Small Town Spotlight out here in Wet and Wild in Anthony, and of course, you know what that means. Yeah, you know who that man is right there. Bobby Bone of the Charlie Clark Automotive Group. Of course, it was such a success last year. Charlie Clark decided to do it again. Coming up, we're going to have some of the entertainment that's going to be happening at the Leap Year Festival on Friday and Saturday. I believe it's professional wrestlers.
I believe so,
You'll join them. Your forecast and the wrestlers coming up in just a bit. Oriana, Monica?
Thank you so much, Robert. I'm so excited to hear that clap back.
I know.
It is such a staple to the series. And you know what, Oriana, I kind of want to talk a little bit about this incredible town. It is so beautiful, so let's get straight into it. So this is the timeline of the town, right? And this is the town of Anthony, Texas. Anthony first became incorporated into the El Paso County area in 1952. Then in 1988, the town of Anthony proudly became the leap year capital of the world. It was started by Mary Brown to honor leap year babies in Anthony, including her neighbor and a friend. And you know what? I'm really excited about it because 2024 is a leap year.
Exactly.
I've heard that this is supposed to be a very lucky year for a lot of people. So I'm hoping it's true.
I know, we were just talking about that, and it's such an exclusive festival. You know, like you said, it only happens every 4 years, and in 2020, they only had a parade, obviously due to COVID reasons. So this should be a super exciting festival that's going to kick off tomorrow right here in Anthony. And we can't wait to bring you everything. We've got a great show prepared for you guys.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, we want to get to the news of the day first before we bring you all this magic. So let's go ahead and send it over to Skylar Soto.
Hey there, ladies. Now let's get to our news of the day.
Saltillo ISD Board of Trustees postponed a decision on whether to merge Davenport and Childress Elementary Schools. As we first told you last week, the district originally proposed to close the Davenport campus in Westway. Students there would be moved to Childress, and board members said the closure of Davenport remains a possibility, but asked district administration to come back with alternatives for the trustees to consider later this spring before making a final decision. KTSM 9 News reporter Jesus Baltazar will have more on this story tonight at 10. And over in New Mexico, Las Cruces City Manager Ifo Pili has accepted an offer to become a city manager in another state and is set to leave in March. Pili saying, in part, quote, "I have been honored to lead the city of Las Cruces for the last several years. It has been a privilege to work with a committed city council and move their vision forward." Internal applications for city manager are currently being accepted, and Las Cruces City Council will be responsible for hiring a new city manager with interviews expected to begin in March. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at traffic right now using our TxDOT traffic cameras at 6:06. This is I-10 in Paisano. Of course, we are seeing the aftermath of that rush hour at 5 o'clock. People are probably heading to their evening plans, or maybe they're just barely getting off of work and heading home. Let's see if we can go ahead and get one other look around town. This is I-10 in red. Of course, we see all of that construction going on, so of course, it is expected to see all of that traffic happening. But of course, just make sure you are staying alert and aware as you are heading out the door for any evening plans or wherever you may be headed this evening. But staying on the roads, if you do plan on heading to the Leap Year Festival this weekend in Anthony, make sure you plan extra time as part of the I-10 will be closed. I-10 west from Sunland Park to Red Road will be closed starting Friday at 9 p.m. through Monday at 6 a.m. And you can exit Sunland Park and take Doniphan all the way to Anthony, or take Trans Mountain from the east side and go to Doniphan to avoid any delays. Now, that was a look at your top stories for the day. Let's go ahead and send things over to our team who is live out in Anthony, Texas today for our small town spotlight. So, girls, tell me, how is everything going?
You know what? It's very cold.
Very cold. Totally was not expecting it.
Yeah, it's very chilly. So just so you know, Oriana and I have layered up. So we have a long sleeve, a short sleeve, a jacket, and it's still so cold.
I pulled out my thermals again when I thought I was done with it completely.
Nope, not yet. And you know what? Okay, so I love leap year because it happens only once every 4 years. And basically, it's to help the calendar synchronize with Earth's orbit around the sun, right? And so tomorrow, can you believe it? It's Leap Day. I'm super excited about that. And as you know, Anthony, the town of Anthony, Texas, is proudly, they hold this title very proudly of being known as the leap year
capital of the world. And with that in mind, take a look at this.
Actually, the very first leap year event was kind of an impromptu event by the Leap Year Babies in 1988. That's the same year that Congress was petitioned to make Anthony the leap year capital of the world, and that was the very first leap year event that took place in Anthony. We wanted to bring back a festival. We wanted something larger, so it was only natural for us to lean towards doing a festival.
The community here of Anthony, they're very excited because they're not only they're tailoring the event, of course, to the Leap Year Babies, but they're also encompassing everybody from our region, if you will.
All of the feedback that I've gotten has been very, very positive. They're looking forward to it.
It's pretty exciting, if you will, you know, because not only are we making a name for Anthony, but we're also being showcased in different areas. The marketing division has been doing an outstanding job in marketing Anthony and marketing this event. I mean, we're hoping that it's going to bring a slew of people into the area.
I think it's great. It's wonderful to be hosting this event.
We have these posters right here up and everywhere for the most part. You can find them in most local businesses.
I know from customers that have come in, you know, to pay their water bill and everything. Every time they look at the poster, they're looking forward to the bands and the events, the stands, everything that's going to be going on.
This time around is going to be pretty much a 3-day festival event. The city went all out for this event, and I mean, it's something that is it's getting something to be very big and very profitable and very noticeable for the city.
The town is growing. The town it's always been here. Anthony is the gateway to Texas. No matter which way you're going, we're either the last city or the first city.
And now with that, we are being joined by Anthony's mayor, Anthony Turner. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
No, thank you for having me.
And you know what, so let's talk a little bit more about this. I mean, I know that you guys had that event in 1988, but what prompted you to create this festival this year?
We wanted to do something a bit more extravagant because, of course, 2020, COVID happened.
Yeah.
The parade, you couldn't do a whole lot. So we wanted to go into this leap year with something truly special and large.
Talk a little bit about it.
Well, in truth, it's going to be a wonderful festival. And I mean, I'm sure you've heard from many of people before, but we're going to have the Lucha Libres, we're going to have dancing, we're going to have live bands, we're going to have food trucks, we're going to have craft vendors. There's going to be a lot to see and do.
That's incredible. And if people want to go, what do they need to do? Are there tickets? How does that work?
Yes, indeed. You can pick up your tickets at leapdayfestival.com, and there you'll also find a list of, you know, the acceptable brings and not brings, and a map of the park where you can find out where all the events are going to be taking place.
Awesome. And my last question is, what are the wonderful things that you are expecting to do for Anthony?
I am expecting to just lead the town in as much growth and prosperity as possible. The council has been excellent in working with me to have the town grow in a positive direction. So that's what we're working on.
Oh, perfect. I'm so excited. Mayor, thank you so much for being here with us today. It's truly a pleasure, and we're looking forward to that incredible festival
for
tomorrow, starting tomorrow. Guys, of course, we've shown you all of that. If you missed any of those details, it is okay. Go on to KTSM.com and you'll be able to find it. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot more to share with you right after this break.
Authority, Robert Bettis, the Borderlands' only certified broadcast meteorologist.
When I woke up this morning, you know what I was thinking to myself?
What are you thinking? Let's go. One time.
You know what? The small town spotlights are so popular that the El Paso County Commissioners Court gave us an award. And part of that award should go to you, Bobby Bone, and the Charlie Clark Automotive Group. Put it right there.
That's amazing.
I know, it's exciting. And we're just getting ramped up. We're going to have so much fun this year. Let's talk weather. The ladies were a little cold. I'm not sure why you're in short sleeves. You're not cold. Well, you're the perfect man. You know what are you gonna? The rest of us need a jacket. Okay. So tonight we've got cloudy skies. We've had smoke today that ushered in from the east from those fires out in the panhandle of Texas. We can expect rain showers overnight tonight. The best chance of rain will start at about 9 o'clock, give or take, and that will last all the way until about 3 o'clock in the morning. It won't rain continuously, but that's the area where we could get some chances. And then tomorrow by mid-morning to late morning, we'll see clearing skies as everything starts to get a lot better. And tomorrow will be a beautiful afternoon with a high temperature of 65 degrees. Then on Friday to start for the wonderful fiesta out here for the leap year celebration of the world, it's going to be perfect. 74 degrees. Saturday will also be pretty nice with a high temperature of 79. Moderately windy, warm winds in the afternoon, but not too bad. A little bit of a dusty haze on Sunday with a high temperature of 80 degrees, and then a little cool front comes in on Monday, readjusting the high temperature down to 70 for the rest of the work week ahead. It is going to be fairly nice. High temperatures in the 70s. We do get a couple of gusty wind days coming up, but of course, March starts on Friday, and we can only expect the winds to become more and more of a factor. As you come out to the Leap Year Festival that starts on Friday and is also on Saturday, you're going to want some quality entertainment. Now, I want to remind everybody that the actual event does not happen at Wet n Wild. It happens at the Anthony Municipal Park. You buy a ticket to get in. You get all kinds of fun. Of course, earlier in the hour, we did a little bit of cumbia and the dancing and the music and the food. But you know what? You know what you're saying to yourself? I want more. I want a lot more. I want something with a colorful mask. And in joining me right now is the Lucha Wrestling team. Nice to see you guys. Okay, everybody tell me your character names, please.
I am Mystican.
Mystican. And you, sir?
Yo soy King Irox.
Ah, King Irox. And who do we have here?
I'm Lobito.
Lobito. And Lobito would be the little Lobo of Lobo.
That's me.
Okay, all right. And you all will put on quite a show this this Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday we're gonna have different intervals. So between the bands, so that way you guys don't miss the bands. We're gonna be having different lucha matches Friday and Saturday. So we'll kick off Friday about 6 p.m. That'll be the first match, and then on Saturday 3 p.m. we'll start off with Little Lobito out here.
Yeah.
So we want to present you something to make you official.
You're a family-friendly event. What do you mean?
So family-friendly means we are Lucha League Wrestling. It is a woman-owned company and veteran-operated. So we have, community stuff that we do, and, we work with the public library, everything, and our show is very, very family-oriented. So,
what do you have there? Aha! What's this?
These are...
So you're an official little bro now?
Really? Is this mine? Really? Well, I tell you what, is there one for Bobby?
If it's big enough.
Well, coming up, we're going to pick out some names, and Bobby and I will start our wrestling career. Back to you. Stay with KTSM 9 News. Thank you.
Welcome back to our special edition of KTSM 9 News at 6. We are live on location tonight from Anthony, Texas, as part of our first installment this year for our Small Town Spotlight series, all made possible by the fine folks over at Charlie Clark Nissan. I am Oriana Botaro.
And I'm Monica Cortez. I'm so excited to be here, guys. Let me just tell you. So as the show has progressed, Oriana has come out with good jackets. And let me tell you, for good reason. We're starting to get these little drops coming down. I feel like I'm a little unprepared.
I was definitely unprepared for this, guys.
Yeah.
I just wasn't expecting it, but
I know.
We are live from a very special location, Wet n Wild World.
I know. It is such a great place. I know it's not open yet for good reason, but they are preparing, and it's going to be a great place to be. As a matter of fact, I have so many memories here.
I bet you do, Monica. And I just can't wait to learn more about this place. So we prepared something special for you, and check it out.
So it was started by my father back in 1979. He decided that it would be a great idea to put in a couple of slides. My fondest memories really of the first year was being an 11-year-old kid on the slides, on the first slides that we have. And based on my younger brothers wanting to have a slide into the backyard pool. So my dad was like, well, let's do one better than that, and start up on the KOA campground that he was managing at the time. This will be our 45th anniversary, and we have grown to 60 acres and over 25 major rides and attractions. So the atmosphere here is very family-oriented. People really enjoy grilling and being here all day long with their whole family. Well, of course, Anthony, because we are in Anthony, we have so many Anthony families that are also part of our history. It's multi-generational, not just our personal family, but we have multi-generations of Anthony family members in the surrounding areas that have been here. And for them, they consider it, their backyard, both playground, but also, something that they're extremely proud of. Leap year is a lot of fun. It's something we've been involved with in the past as well, celebrating the leap year that you know, it grows much more slowly than we do. So I think this would be what, like the 11th leap year since then, and it's something that the town has always been proud of and has a lot of fun with. So we plan on having fun with them this year too. Yeah, it was last week. I was like, was that last summer?
All right, and joining us now is Chandra Edwards, the president of Wet and Wild. Thank you so much for being with us here today.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's actually my first time at a Wet and Wild, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what can you tell us about this place? What great memories do you have from it?
Well, actually, you know, my father started it in 1979, so one of my first memories was riding the corkscrew and the blue streak on the mats there, and you know, I was 11 at the time, so it was so much fun to, you know, meet other kids in line, and of course that was one of my favorite memories. And then probably my more recent ones are the raft rides, the family raft rides that we've been putting in. Those are so much fun to ride with friends and family, and being the first to go down those with the ride testers, that's another awesome memory of mine.
And how have you seen the park change over the years?
Well, you know, when we first started out, we were just 2 slides, and now we're 60 acres and over 25 attractions, and, you know, hundreds and hundreds of shade trees, picnic grounds, and so it's just been really amazing to see.
And I was also reading that it has the largest wave pool in Texas.
Yeah.
So that is really, really neat. Any special attractions or things coming this summer that you can tell us about?
Essentially, we're still really excited about our latest attraction, Tarantula Tailspin. That's a double tube ride, and it's got 360s, it's got aqualucent strobe effects, and it's a really, really fun ride.
Right. That sounds like that's right up my alley. Well, Chandra, thank you so much. You know, we're so excited to be here and actually kick off our Small Town Spotlight series right here. And coming up after the break, we'll have Robert Bettis with your complete forecast, and then we'll also be taking a look at some of the bands that will be playing this week.
Local Weather Authority, Robert Bettis, the Borderlands' only certified broadcast meteorologist.
I will say that once I put the mask on, I felt extremely empowered. I felt empowered, yes.
Yeah, you're part of the wolf pack now, so.
Bobby looks fantastic. You know, we need names. We need names.
So we congregated, and we said we were like, hey, we got the perfect name for you.
Okay.
So we're gonna call you the Surprise Storm. So in Spanish, it's La Sorpresa Tormenta.
Tormenta Sorpresa. And what about Bobby? Bobby Bone.
Bobby Bone. Well, let's go with Roberto Hueso.
Roberto Hueso.
I love it.
I love it too.
You feel mighty?
Yeah.
Feel it.
I feel it. I feel it. Let's talk weather, and then we're gonna take this mask out for a test drive. Okay,
Let's do
Bobby?
it. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
it's
ready.
not good for you.
Oh.
All right, so here's the forecast. Now, we can expect rain showers. Already a few drops have fallen on us here in Anthony tonight, but I have very good news for the Leap Year Festival. We'll have rain tonight, which will help clear away the smoke, and then we'll wake up tomorrow to some clouds, maybe a few lingering drops early in the morning, but then by in the afternoon, we'll be mainly clear with a high temperature of 65 degrees. And then on Friday, for the beginning of the festival, 74 and nearly perfect. It'll be gorgeous. We'll even be warmer on Saturday with a high temperature of 79 degrees. And the winds, yes, moderate, but no dust. We could see a little bit of a dusty haze on Sunday with a high temperature of 80. And then as we cruise into our work week ahead, it's a dry, sunny week ahead with a couple of gusty, windy days middle of the week. I'm going to need somebody to hold this microphone for me. Of course, the Lucha League will be out at the festival, so you've got to go to this year's Leap Year Festival. I'm sorry, what was my name in Spanish? Again, my wrestling name, please?
La Sorpresa Tormenta.
Tormenta, Sorpresa, and... Hold on, just stay still. He's not moving. Okay, just stay still, Bobby. Okay, thanks. That was great. Okay, joining me now is the stage manager of the. Yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. How's my? More importantly, is my hair still good? Okay, Bianca Cervantes is the stage manager of the event. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
So of course we have the wrestling. That's one of the things. What else do you have?
We've got. You've only seen a taste of what the Leap Year Festival is going to bring. First of all, the tickets. Those who are watching, you can get a 50% discount with the promo code Leap Out at leapyearfestival.com, and that ticket will get you into the festival, and the kids can ride all the rides. 5 and under are free. But as far as what everybody's going to get, you have a ton of bands. You saw a taste of the Lucha League.
Yeah.
You saw Jessica Sachs, Luis Grijalva from Art in Motion.
Yeah.
But I mean, let me think. The bands: Saving Bandit, Mariachi Alegre, Frontera Boogaloo. You have Herencia. You have, I mean, Down by Four. Everything that you've seen today, they're all there. But Sonora Escándalo and Sonora Dinamita. You know that song? No te metas con mi cucu?
Yeah,
Escándalo? Yes, all of that stuff. So we have so much coming in, and this is a festival that, gosh, if you're missing it, I feel bad for you.
Oh,
you
Bianca,
shouldn't miss
thank
it.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Sold.
you.
Everybody's coming out for the Leap Year Capital of the World. Would you mind holding that mic for me for just a moment?
Don't hurt yourself, Robert.
And, no, this leg isn't moving. I can't. Okay. Bobby Bone from the Charlie Clark Automotive Group. Just like Charlie Clark, he's solid. Okay, he's not going anywhere. Live out here in Anthony, you stay with KTSM 9 News.
Well, welcome back, and we are live here from Wet n Wild World in Anthony, Texas, and we're getting ready for the Leap Year Festival, which officially kicks off tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Leap Year, I love it. I think it is such a cool concept. Basically, it's when we add an extra day this year, which is in February, because we're just trying to offset the Earth's orbit around the sun with the calendar days. And so I feel like there's so much going on. It's a big deal for the town of Anthony, Texas, and it kicks off with Leap Day Baby Birthday Bash tomorrow. All the beautiful babies born on Leap Day.
Yes.
I feel like, so I wonder, do you guys, I mean, you can tell me, but do you celebrate on the 28th and the 29th when it's not leap year? That's my question.
That's a great question. I did see that they are having a complimentary dinner for those Leap Year babies tomorrow. Yeah, so
right, that is from what, 6 to 9 at Rolling Smoke.
And then on Friday and Saturday, the festival begins with live music, food, drinks, and more. And this will be at the Anthony Municipal Park on Friday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Saturday from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
How exciting.
I know. And well, this weekend, there's a little bit for everybody, Monica, whether you're into cumbias, mariachis, even country music. And we got a chance to talk to 2 of those local bands. So check out what they had to say.
The historic Leap Year Festival returns to the town of Anthony, and these local bands share with KTSM how they're preparing for the big day.
Super thrilled and very, very grateful to have this opportunity.
First I thought it was a joke, but then as I kept realizing, I said, no, this is for real.
Bands like Down by Four sharing what this milestone means for them.
This is country, so we want to showcase country as part of Texas, part of El Paso. That's part of our heritage as well, too.
The country band saying there's no such thing as barriers when it comes to music.
Music is a very universal language, and to bring people together with music is such a beautiful thing.
Whether you're into country, mariachi, cumbias, there's a little bit for everyone.
We actually play a lot of cumbia and lagunera.
La Herencia de Denver, a cumbia group originally from Las Cruces, New Mexico, saying it's an honor to play with big-time bands like La Sonora Dinamita.
First of all, thank God that He keeps on opening doors on us. Thanks to the family, because we're giving it all we have. We get the crowd like into the music, and you're gonna see it that day. Everybody's gonna be going like crazy.
Victor Urbina, the founder of the cumbia group, started singing with his parents and siblings, and he passed his love for music on to his kids.
Everybody's from here, from Anthony, New Mexico, and these are all my kids, and we're forming a band now.
The cumbia group saying they are more than ready for the festival.
We're gonna give it the best we have so they can see that Anthony's got talent.
How fun.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And something that La Herencia de Denver, the Cumbia group, reminded me of was, since they're a family band, it reminded me of Selena Quintanilla and her family.
Wow, you know what? You're so right.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
has that feel, right?
Yes.
I love. Okay, fun fact. I don't know how to dance.
I don't either. I'm
Really?
like a two left
You know
foot
what?
everything.
Me
dude.
too. So let's go and let's just have lots of fun. Maybe learn from Anthony. I know a lot of people are going to be out there. I'm so excited.
I am very excited, and you know, like I said earlier before, there's cumbias, there's mariachis, country. That band, Down by Four, our own Skylar Soto interviewed them last year. Yeah,
Oh wow, so it's a full circle.
It's a full circle.
Man, it's going to be a big bash, guys. You definitely want to come out and celebrate. Again, that is this weekend. Everything kicks off tomorrow for Leap Year Babies, and then we have that whole festival going on for the rest of the weekend.
Exactly, and tickets are between $15 to $20, guys. So definitely come on out.
All right. Well, guys, don't go anywhere. We have much more to share with you right after this break.
Here is a last look at the weather. Now, we have cloudy skies, we have scattered showers throughout the borderland right now, and thank goodness that we do, because the smoke really bothering people today, having trouble breathing with the wildfires burning out there in the panhandle of Texas. The east winds ushered in all that smoke. But the good news is the rain will help on that, and then tomorrow by about mid to late morning, the sunshine will come out and the winds turn direction again. Coming in from the west tomorrow at 10 to 20 miles per hour, that's going to clear everything out very beautifully. 65 the high temperature tomorrow afternoon. And then on Friday, the beginning of the Leap Year Festival, the weather could not be more beautiful. 74 degrees. Our weather continues to improve with a warm 79 on Saturday. Moderate winds, a little bit gusty on Sunday with a high temperature of 80 degrees. And then we enter spring mode with highs in the low 70s and occasional gusty days coming along now and then. Okay, so this was the first Small Town Spotlight. I really enjoyed it.
I did too.
What a weird day.
You know what I was about to say? I cannot imagine what 82 feels right now because my hands are freezing.
Yeah.
I can barely move. I can't even hold the iPad.
I wasn't expecting this.
Yes, it was about 59 degrees when we started the show.
Yeah.
It is now about 49 degrees, but it feels a lot colder than that. We've had a couple of drops.
I was about to say, you can tell the little drops. Yeah.
So I want a good rain tonight. That's what I'm hoping for.
Me too.
Overnight tonight between 9 o'clock and 3 in the morning is our best chance.
Really?
So let's take
Umbrellas
that chance.
going back to work.
Yes.
Got it.
There we go.
Awesome. Well, Robert, I heard that you learned how to dance. You're
I
gonna
did.
have to teach me.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Cumbia?
know how to. Yes, I
Yes.
don't know how to dance, so that'll be nice. And
Yes.
then I also heard that you learned how to lucha libre.
Yes. What didn't I learn today? I can put on a mask and do the cumbia all at the same time.
go. I'm so excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, Anthony's a fun town.
Yes.
Fun event coming
And that's
up.
all you can expect for this weekend. A lot of cool things. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you again tonight at 10. Bye.
Bye.